In the last part of this session, we talked about who CK-12 is. In this one, we'll be talking about what we offer. People come to CK-12 for a number of reasons. They might be here to find a textbook or full curriculum replacement. They might be looking for interactives or practice to use with a lesson they are teaching. Or they might have come across us when searching for an answer to a question. Regardless of the reason or goal, we offer resources to help students learn and teachers teach. So what are these resources? They include Flexbooks, concepts and modalities, adaptive practice, interactives and simulations, classes and assignments, cafe discussion forums, learning management system integration, and professional development. And you can access all of these resources for free.
CK-12 organizes its content into concepts and supports each of these distinct skills with a variety of modalities. But what does that mean? Think about a student going to Google and searching for a topic like circular motion. They can do the same thing on CK-12 and arrive at a concept page with content that has been curated and vetted by us. This CK-12 page on circular motion contains simulations, study guides, practice, and more. Instead of learning through a printed text where the only option is to read, students can choose from available modalities and decide how they want to learn that concept. These days, students no longer look through a table of contents. Instead, they use a search bar. They want choice and interactivity. Some want to get ahead, and others simply need a different way to learn. With CK-12 concepts and modalities, learning is differentiated and comes alive.
As you saw with the previous example, there are a number of different ways to learn any concept on CK-12. We enrich each concept with these modalities to help meet students' needs in the best way possible. Our core modalities include text, videos, interactive flicks, simulations, practice, real-world applications, and even study guides. You're going to learn more about these different types of modalities throughout all of our summer sessions, but we want to give you a brief overview at this time. Our core content can be found in our Flexbooks, which range from kindergarten science to some of our newest offerings in college-level mathematics. They are complete books and can be used as is, but are customizable so that you can remove topics you don't plan to teach, add in extra reading, and even update the text. Because of this, you can find other Flexbooks on our schools page and in the Community Contributed tab that cover even more subjects and levels. These books are available online as well as offline in our reader and app. We also have continually come out with new offerings, the most recent of which is our Common Core State Standard Flexbooks, which include embedded interactives and have matching teaching guides.
This summer, we'll be offering a few core sessions based around our Flexbooks. The first two are Getting Started with Flexbooks and Advanced Flexbook Editing. Whether you're in an adoption cycle and considering going with CK-12 resources, or you're already using Flexbooks but looking to go beyond existing books to customize content, these two sessions on Flexbooks might interest you. We're here to get you started by choosing a CK-12 Flexbook or community contributed book, or create one from scratch. We'll also help with editing, from basics to embedding things like our practice or even Google Slides, and even using the math editor. For any of you who teach math, you might be interested in our webinar showcasing our new Common Core math resources, including our interactive algebra and geometry Common Core books. Even if your state has its own standards, you might want to join us for this session to see our newest interactive content and then customize it to meet your state standards. For those of you who are interested in what CK-12 can offer outside of math and science resources, the CK-12 platform for non-STEM users will show you how to customize Flexbooks that other schools and districts have created on other subjects, as well as how to create your own book from scratch.
The modality you'll most likely use for assignments is our adaptive practice, which pulls from our database of over 150,000 questions to tailor the level of questions and suggested resources to each student. While our standard practice adapts to student performance levels, like our Flexbooks, you can customize this practice to create your own quizzes.
Many of you are looking to use CK-12's powerful, intelligent system to personalize the learning experience for students beyond a textbook. If you haven't taken a Groups and Practice 101 session in the past, we suggest all of you take Getting Started with CK-12 Adaptive Practice and Assignments to learn ways to better incorporate these in your classroom, regardless of whether you're using CK-12 classes or an integrated learning management system. If you're interested in taking practice to the next level, join us for our customizing session so you can see the options for making your own quizzes and even questions within our system. This session is best scheduled after the Getting Started session.
Our interactive PLICs, which stands for Play, Learn, Interact, and Explore, cover all branches of math and science. The 1100 PLICs allow for quick interactions, such as resizing a shape or seeing how genetics helps with camouflage. They all include descriptions, links to text lessons, and questions as well, and cover a variety of types from real-world applications to explorations of topics. For physics and now chemistry, we have simulations. The 140 sims are more in-depth explorations, such as whole system interactions. They have vast topical coverage, from motion and mechanics to sound and light. Real-world situations with sliders give students control of the learning in our sandbox environment, and questions let students show their knowledge. Note that the chemistry sims are still in beta as we roll them out, so even if you don't see these questions yet, they'll be coming out too.
We've created one session to explore both of these types of interactives. In this session, we'll break down the parts of these interactives, note how our simulations can dispel misconceptions, and give you strategies to use them in your classes.
We do integrate with many learning management systems, most thoroughly with Google Classroom, Canvas, Schoology, and Kiddom. You'll also find math and science practice apps in Edmodo and CK-12 content in Blackboard. In addition, you can use single sign-on features with Clever and ClassLink.
We have developed some learning management system breakout sessions this summer to cover our full integration with Google Classroom, Schoology, and Canvas. Please note that these short sessions do not count as core webinars and thus do not count toward the required 5 live sessions. But if you are in a school that uses Schoology or Canvas or Google Classroom, we'd love for you to join us for one of the breakout sessions to learn more about how to find and assign CK-12 content to your students and then see their progress. Each is designed to be about 30 minutes. We have 2 other sessions being offered this summer that cover a broad range of modalities and CK-12 offerings. The first, Teaching Strategies for Using CK-12, will put it all together for you. It will show you how to take the various tools available and really personalize the learning experience for your students. We are also offering a session that we're calling Brush Up, Skills Refresher and Updates to CK-12. We had our educators who received their certification last year in mind when we designed this, although anyone is welcome to join. This session, like the LMS breakout sessions, will be shorter, in this case about 45 minutes, and does not count as one of the 5 required live sessions for certification.
Having given you a brief idea of what CK-12 offers, as well as which sessions you might want to take this summer to learn more, let's jump in and explore ck12.org.